Hello. Hello, hello. That was a weird delay. Hi. Uh, hello, welcome. Monday, December 1st. You got 30 days to get your act together. Aggressive. She starts aggressive. You have 30 days. Welcome to the pod. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tenille. Hi from YouTube. Hello, my name's Tenille. I help women diagnosed with lupus go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. And I come to you today from thy bed. It is a bed kind of day. I have the spoons to be sitting upright and speaking about all the things I need to speak about today. So if you are seeing me, you should be seeing me from one of these places. Instagram. Oh, hey Moana, I miss you too, girly. We will be hula-ing this week. Even if I have to borrow a hip, I'm doing it. Y'all go do hula with my homie Moana Yee. She is amazing and all of the things. She will get you in shape. I'm getting on TikTok right now because I forgot I should know my TikTok. So, yes, we are Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Hey, Bren. Hey, Warrior Mom. I miss you too. I didn't have internet for the week, and it was like I was in the olden time, about to start churning butter. It was crazy. It was weird. Hi, Tickety Tockety. I have a little bit of battery, so I've been plugged in. So it's a weird angle. You're welcome. So let's get into it. Today's episode is basically about a cruise that I just took. My birthday cruise. Oh no, wait, Instagram, are you hearing me and seeing me? Oh, you're not. All right, thanks for letting me know. Instagram, I love you to bits and pieces. I was not trying to leave you out. I apologize. You'll be turning butter this weekend. Oh, you're going on that Cabo trip. All right, I see you. Anywho, social. Ooh, pour in. Hey, people. Hi. No, y'all, stop trying to co-host on a podcast. Come back to a regular degular live on TikTok. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Thank you. Anywho, so yes, went on this cruise. And it was phenomenal. I had some qualms. But I'm not there to focus on the qualms. Like, I really realized that because I have like paperwork behind the fact that people thought I should be dead by now, is the reason that I even started understanding how important it is to have a birthday and or like be blessed with the opportunity to birthday. When in reality, it's all of us. I don't know why y'all think because you don't have a chronic illness, you can take a birthday for granted. Like, if you don't do anything at all for your birthday, that's insane to me. Take a moment and notice that your heart is still beating and your breath is entering your lungs. Like, it's a miracle. The odds of you being here are insane. And the odds of you continuing to live each day, outrageous. So, like, I know a lot of people who watch me because of general positivity and not because of chronic illness. And I'm here for it. I love it. Hello. Tell your friends and your family. Hey, Tony. But celebrate your life, everybody. Honestly, celebrate your life. This is not a game. Every day is not guaranteed. And stop acting like it is. It's rude and disrespectful. So, cruise. Oh my gosh. This was so good. I haven't gone on a cruise since the Panorama. And I call that thing the pineapple, any P word besides that disease that they took us out, you know? I haven't been on a cruise since then. I've been on one since Patty passed. So, like, it was a whole different experience. My family, we love to cruise. It's like having several mini vacations in one. We went to Belize for the first time. Ooh, Belize, ooh. It was amazing. We went to 2 different places, Costa Maya and Cabo, question mark? I remember. Mexico, Belize. I was there for Belize. And I generally do not do things on my actual birthday because respecting people's family time. Oh, I'm so sorry. sniffling. Um, respect people's family time, and it is a holiday week. No matter what, I was born on a holiday week. So y'all were Thanksgiving, and I was Caboing or Belizeing. So I call it a win. And my friends, actually, Moana was the top one to plan this trip for me because it is a big milestone, sickness or not. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. Hold on a second. Let me. Cool. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. And thank you. It's good to be back. Um, I'm mindful of people's stuff, but they planned it. They put a WhatsApp video chat together, and then invited me to it later, saying, "Oh, so like we're planning your birthday. you want to have a say in this?" I was like, "Oh, okay," which is incredible. Like I love the friendships that I've cultivated, the people that I have around me at this point in my life are unmatched. Like I had never, a 20-year-old me would never imagine that I would attract this caliber of people that genuinely want the best for you and see you, see you not just as maybe the actions you're taking that they don't like or do like, or like want the best for you. And then they're not going to force it on you, but they are going to tell you if they agree or don't agree. And they're not going to be afraid to speak up if they think that you're making choices that are going to hurt you. And don't treat me like one of the two extremes. One, that I can do everything and they don't care about any kind of limitations. And if my leg falls off, they're going to let me be crazy and put it in a backpack and we're going to go hopping to where we're going. Even though that's something that I would do. They're definitely going to remind me, like, check in with yourself. I know you want to keep up. I know FOMO almost took you out several times in your life, but like not on my watch. I love you too much to let you hurt yourself. Like it is incredible. And it's a beautiful balance that I have in my friendships that I've always wanted. And I never knew it was possible. I just thought, this is how it is and whatever. Like, no, this is incredible. And the only way you get to be around people like that is working on yourself to be the type of person that can be that for someone else. Write that down. That was a good note. I don't know what I said, but run this back. I'm working on myself. You can't control anybody else in this world. You can just pray that the right people find you and you become the right person for someone else. I know people lean on me the way that I lean on some people, and to feel safe enough to be able to lean on people the way that I can is incredible. So that being said, cruise stuff, yeah. So I made a million TikToks on this boat, and I posted like 2 the night of my actual birthday, and then a bunch last night and the night before on my actual TikTok. So go find it. It's on. If you're watching from TikTok, go look at those videos. My TikTok is Tenille so silly, and I might put them on other platforms. I just don't want to OD on the birthday stuff. I know, like it was one day, but I'm a Sagittarius, so it might be this whole rest of the week. So on the cruise, it was my friend. It was 10, 11 of us. It was me, my mother. Her birthday is before mine, so she got to celebrate it on the boat also. My mother, myself, my friend Jonathan, his mother, Diana, her mother, my friend Brandy, my friend Miranda. So, and then a surprise guest who booked the cruise like a week before. She got to the cruise port and they wouldn't let her on. And I didn't think she made it on. I didn't find her. She didn't find me until like a day in or longer. Catherine. I was shook. I was shocked. There is video footage of her where I'm dancing. I'm line dancing, shaking it, dropping it, popping it. And then Catherine shows up and I scream, an audible scream in the middle of this dance line because I'm like, whoa, how did she get here? Crazy. So all the surprises, all the amazingness, and every time we link up, it's a celebration. So it was great. So we so the question we all ask each other after the cruise is pits and we'll say hills and valleys. I can't remember what the other thing was. But like great things that happen on the cruise and terrible things that happen on the cruise. Because traveling, if you are a traveler, if you ever travel, you would know that cruises, any kind of vacations are not like linear, that it's only going to be great things or only going to be terrible things. You're going to figure it out like in between somewhere and you find the joy. It is up to you because you could definitely focus on every negative thing that happened on the cruise or on the trip and you're going to have a horrible time. Congratulations. Have a horrible time. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I have been traveling for years at this point, and I have been both people. I've been the person that focuses on the terrible things, and I've been the person that focuses only on the great things. And now I have found a good balance to where a terrible thing can happen. It did. A terrible thing can happen. And I will be able to speak about it without getting lost in that terrible thing and getting sucked into, oh, this terrible thing that happened. And every time someone talks to me, I only am talking about the terrible thing. No one wants to be around you if you do that. Stop doing that. Like, health things will happen. Horrible things will happen. I'm not wishing on anybody, God forbid. However, it's part of life. So speaking of terrible things, let's talk about a terrible thing. Okay, so I on zero sleep, pretty huge, but on zero sleep, my mother and I drove into Florida. I was really sad and disappointed because I wanted to see my nephews. I'm an only child, but like all my friends' kids, my nieces and nephews. So I wanted to see them, and by the time I got there, everyone was asleep. But we get there, no sleep, and I am already weak from this. I'm not gonna give it a name, but I've been fighting some illness that has been. I have general weakness in my right side. My fingers have been really swollen, little chunky sausages. Really swollen, painful to type, to write, to hold things. I can't open jars, that kind of thing. But it's been mostly on my right side, which is my dominant hand. However, I am a make a way type of chick, so I figured out. Now, with the way that we pack and the way that I was dragging suitcases, not the best course of action for me. So I was in Tampa International Airport, one of my top favorite airports, getting the rental car so that we could go to whatever. We are dropping out the rental car, whatever, so we could go to the ship. And then I get on the little walkway that is, motorized, whatever. Because I'm like, you know what? Let me give me a little break. I've been walking through this whole giant airport, and like some of the employees were like, "We were watching you walk with those suitcases, girl. Like that's crazy. You determined. You getting those suitcases? Like really complimenting my hustle as far as getting my luggage. I know I overpacked, so I will be bringing all my stuff so that no one has to tell me anything or pitting me or be whatever. Like I'm dragging my 47 suitcases. It was 2, but pretty big ones. Across this place. So I get on this motorized walkway. Don't do that if you're weak in any way and you cannot lift your suitcases. So I go to get off of this thing and it knocks my suitcases on top of me. But I didn't get off of the walkway. So I'm on top of the walkway, right? It is burning my skin off. Going, my hair, going. I'm stuck and I cannot move because the suitcase is on top of me and I'm laying on my left side, which is the side that's not weak, but I would have to push up with my right to get the suitcases off of me to be able to roll to get up. I thought I was going to die on a freaking motorized walkway. What an embarrassing way to die. It was so bad. I was just laying there. Thing is running. My clothes is getting burned off of my body by the walkway. I just start screaming because I literally don't know what else to do. I have no idea, and it's empty. How before I got on this walkway, there were people everywhere. When I got on this walkway, it's as if the rapture happened. It left me behind, and they just everyone was gone. And so I am screaming. I'm laying on this motorized walkway, being burned alive. Where are the people? I don't know where the people were. It was crazy. Like looking back, by the time I'm panicking, my mom is on the phone, right? Because like I was going to meet her. My mom is on the phone, and she is like, "What is going on? What is happening?" And all I can say is, I'm screaming. My mom is freaking out. She doesn't know where to find me. She doesn't know where I'm at. She just hearing me scream, I'm being ripped apart by a walkway. Then an angel person, I wish I remembered your name, you sweet, wonderful woman who is moving to Philly. I hope you enjoy Philly. She comes and rescues me, throws her stuff down, and together we get me off of the walkway. And she's like, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I was here to see that happen. I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, me neither, girl. This was crazy. And it was, I'm like, my life is a sitcom, a rom com with no romance. It is crazy. Yo, we need the video footage legit because I know somebody in a booth somewhere was watching the security footage happen. Like, look at that crazy girl being burned alive by the walkway. Because what? Everyone says to sue. I don't know if I have the time for that, but yeah. So before I ever got to the boat, babes, almost died. Almost got broke every body part before I got to the boat. So I survived that. Get our rental car. Oh, no, not rental car. Drop it off. We get an Uber and get dropped off at the port. And yeah, so I show up and I cannot really walk properly. Like I'm limping in ways I didn't know it was possible to limp. However, so they put me in a wheelchair because I'm swaying. We're not on the water yet. I'm just on the side of the road and I can't hold my luggage. I'm just swaying and like they're like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" I'm like, "I'm fine." "No, you're not. Sit here." Like, okay. So got wheels on to my birthday cruise, and my friends are like, what did we miss? Like we just got here. Like why is there a wheelchair? What's happening?" So I don't tell them the story. I tell TikTok because content, baby, content. Okay, so they sit around and hear the story on TikTok. But anyways, that was the number one. But the thing about it is, I could have made the choice to lay around for the rest of the cruise and be like, things hurt, and I want to lay here, and I'm 40. I don't have time. These precious 40 years. Who knows if I get to see 41? And I'm going to waste my little bit of time being sad about pain that I feel sometimes anyways. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. I got time for that. Okay, so what had happened was that was day one. And by day two, I felt like a little recovered, I was like, chill and like, letting the magic happen. So day two, it was mommy's birthday. She requested to just sit and relax on the boat. She got room service and chilled, and it was great. I'm so grateful for her. Like, y'all, imagine having to deal with me all the time. You get like an hour a week, and I know you it's trouble. I know. Thank you for dealing with me. But she's a blessed human in every way, and we argue all day and all night, and she's my favorite person to argue with. I would not rather argue with anyone else. So here we are. Thank you, mommy, for being alive and for birthing me, and you are the best to ever do it, and I stand on that. I know you can't see my feet because I'm laying down, but I'm standing on business. You can't see that I'm standing in my bed here, but I'm standing on business when I say Angela P. Stewart, P. Mignot Stewart. You are the best, and I'm grateful that you're my mom, and thank you for being alive and staying alive. Thank you. So that was the first full day of the cruise, like the road and water. Then during this cruise, I found out a really cool thing that I didn't know about, which is weird because I've been on like 50 cruises. We caught ducks. Look at the duck. It's so cute. So I took these home kind of on accident, but what you do is you go around and there's hidden ducks everywhere, and you hide them. You find them and hide them. So you find a duck and you hide it for someone else to find. It's like a game that's ongoing for the entire time. It's so fun. I love it so much. So I found my very first duck. Well, the first one I ever found ever by myself was this little guy, little yellow guy. Hi, little yellow guy. So cute. Cutesy pitsy. And then I think I was gifted this little purple one because obviously it's purple and it's like see-through and adorable. And then I found a frog, which was pretty cool. I think that if you find other things, it's like bonus points. I'm new to this game, but I just think it's really adorable. And I found a bunch of stuff. So I'm excited for my next cruise to put these so other people can find it. Little kids, grown people, I don't know. Okay. This is my cruise card. Royal. You were pretty awesome for the most part. Oh my gosh, trying to get in this. Okay. For the most part, we need to talk about our vegan food. We need to talk about our vegan food. I made one TikTok about it because I couldn't hold it back, and I borrowed internet so I could post it. Yeah, I'm in a feud with an internet company that I bought internet and they didn't give it to me. So that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I made this TikTok. I'll post it probably on all my other stuff because what they were feeding me, I've done this before in hospitals where the description of what it is versus what it is diabolical. What is this? What is on my plate? Stop it right now. Like the Mexican taco night, I will have nightmares about it. It was crazy. Royal Caribbean. Sorry, I'm not sorry that I snuck on protein drinks and snacks and food and my birthday cake because I wasn't finna be on my cruise starving to death. I'm not doing it. That's why another reason why I partnered up with my friend Kareen, who does vegan trips, because I'm not ever, ever going to starve on my birthday or just in general. I'm a chunky girl. I'm gonna stay chunky, in a very healthy way. Anyways, we're gonna have to talk about that because that was not real food, and it's a ship full of Asians, and no one knew how to cook tofu. I'm insulted. My ancestors are insulted because why don't you know how to cook tofu at this point? It's 2020, almost 6. We have 29 days left in this year. If Royal Caribbean doesn't get it together, I'm fighting somebody. Who do I email? Who's watching, listening to my podcast right now who knows someone at Royal that I can speak to and change their lives for the better? Because vegan food should be delicious. Stop discouraging people from going vegan, especially like it's a health thing, an animal thing, and a planet thing. But like the vegan option should blow us out of the water. Like we should be like, wow, is this really vegan? This is amazing. Like I don't understand why I was horrified by like at least 50% of the meals. Like there was some good stuff. They had good vegan chocolate chip cookies, but I'm almost sure those were Publix brand cookies, which is fine because I love those. But no thank you, Snow Bunny. I'll do what I want. Thanks so much. You could just leave and stop criticizing me. Okay, thanks. Anyways, so there's that. So what else do I need to talk? I wrote a list because I don't want to forget things. Anyhow, at the last night of the cruise. Oh wait, no, one more thing. I want to talk about one of the excursions. So we did excursions almost every place we went. But I really wanted to do an excursion in Belize because Belize, I've never been there, and I found out that I have family roots in Belize. It's just that they used to call it British Honduras when my great grandma was born there and lived there. She's fluent in Spanish, but nobody really understood like why. Like my grandmother knows some Spanish, my grandma Shirley, but it's just because her grandmother would speak it and she didn't understand that she was learning a different language or different culture or whatever. Like, So it used to be called British Honduras, and they got free in like the 80s. And then they're their own thing, and they are a beautiful island. And I know some Belizean people, and um, I was so excited to go there. So I went there. We did this excursion. My mother had been looking and researching excursions in Belize for a long time, and she wanted to do this, and then she chickened out at the last minute and said, "No, I'm not going to do it. It looks too hard." Da, da, da. So it's cave tubing. So you climb, like, do this hike to get to this body of water, this river that leads you into a cave, and you get in these inner tubes and float into the caves and whatever. The hike, not easy. It is not easy. So my mother is just like, I don't know, an a mother-aged woman who, um, is not in her super fitness era at the moment. So she was scared to do it, but she was convinced, and I, knowing the way my body was feeling, I was really scared. I was really scared. However, fear can live. Fear can live in the moment with you as long as you push through the fear. Okay, like I, it was one of those moments where when you can hear your heart beating in your head and your breath, you can just hear it more. Like you're zoned into your own body because the fear has you, and you have a decision to make. You can either let the fear take away the fun and the freedom and the memories that you can make with your friends and family, or you could push through to the other side. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of that fear. So I am very conscious of that. And there's things that I still, have trouble to this day pushing through and figuring out. However, something about physical things make it like tangible things that I can touch right now. I have better chances a lot of the time of pushing through the fear. So we pick this excursion. It's a good long drive, and then the hike starts. So on the hike, you hold your own inner tube. And the inner tube was huge. Um, and my mom and eventually one of the guys held her too, but I was determined. So I was in the back half of the group, right? Um, I still felt proud of myself. I wasn't the last. I wasn't the first, but I was in there, and I was so proud of myself. Like even as I was doing it, I was like, "Okay, you got this. I can do this." I was saying "Ho'oponopono." I was saying, "Thank you. Please forgive me. I love you." Like I was very intentional with the way I was talking to myself in that moment because I knew if I gave the fear an inch, it was going to take me out. That was it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And if I let myself miss this birthday excursion, that was my excursion I was excited about, I would never forgive myself. So we're climbing, we're going, all this stuff. And I'm like, my knees on any other day wouldn't let me do this. But for whatever reason, my body was letting me just get it together. And I was in a rhythm, I was in a zone. I was just walking, I was just walking. And when I made it to that water, I could have cried. I could have cried tears because I was so happy. I was so, so proud of myself because I thought about, in the beginning, I thought about giving up. But during the hike, I refused. I would not let myself think that it was even possible to give up. I was like, that's fine. If they have to drag me, they can drag me. But I would keep walking as far as I can walk. If I lose a leg, I'm putting in the backpack and we're taking the leg. I'm a hop there. Like I was not giving up. And I was so proud of myself when I got to the water. So we got to the water, and that tubing experience was so beautiful. I will post pictures later because I didn't have time to upload them onto my podcasting situation. But look on my Instagram, Tenille _ the captain. But probably everywhere, all my socials, because I am so proud that I carried that inner tube and took that hike and then got in that water to float and look at the gorgeous, like look at what God can do. Like imagine that the earth didn't have that hole in it with all of those crevices and all of those little pathways and the formations, and it was water being relentless, dripping on pieces of rock, solid rock, to make that beautiful scene that we got to be in and experience and touch and take pictures with. Like, nature is so amazing. God is so good. It is so, like, how I'm so happy that I got to experience that with the people that I love. Like, those, my friends, I live out here in Georgia, and I have very few friends that live anywhere near me. Most of my friends live out of state. And that was the beautiful thing about being there and experiencing, like, doing hard things with the people that I love and that I only really get to see every few months or on FaceTime. It was so incredible. It was so incredible. And to think, like, I don't celebrate my birthday with people a lot of the time during my actual birthday because I don't want to take them away from their family. But they chose to take their holiday weekend. My friend is a teacher. She only has that finite amount of time. She had to go straight back to work. Take that time, their holiday time, to not spend it with their blood family, to spend it with me and my mom, and go on adventures and do hard things, and watch me struggle and suffer try to keep up with everybody, which I did. I kept up with everybody. Was incredible, and I wouldn't trade it for the freaking world. Like, my friends are incredible. And speaking of being incredible, we, at the end, the last night of the cruise, my friend Jonathan pulled out his note card, because if you know us, you know we got note cards. We're gonna have affirmations, we're gonna have questions, we're gonna have reflections. Uh, my friends are evolved people. Like, I don't really hang out with people who I don't want to be like something that they are or do or, you know, experience on a regular. Like, I hang out with people I want to be like. I um associate with people I want to, emulate something about the way that they handle this thing that we call life. So my friend Jonathan, he had different cards, different types of cards, and each of them had a question. And we passed all note cards that color around, and everybody wrote on that note card to answer the question. So the first one was the funniest moments of Tenille's 40th birthday cruise, and the name of my cruise was Shouty is Fouty. um, and so the first one, who wrote this one? The first one that somebody wrote was sad, but watching Tenille and Den with Denise, a couple that was on there, Denise and Mike, one of my favorite couples. She's also vegan or vegan adjacent. Sad, but watching Tenille and Den poke and prod the tofu taco plate, Mexican dinner night, womp womp womp. Yeah, it was one of the saddest ones. But everyone signed their name of what was their funniest moment for the yellow cards. Then we had green cards. One thing that you always want Tenille to remember, don't forget to sign your name. So I'll read it. Okay, one of the first ones. Tenille, AJ Tenille, Crystal Stewart. You were anointed on the way in, and you didn't come this far to just come this far. Keep showing us the way. You are the light, Jonathan. Jonathan is one of my bestest. Yeah, I've known him for forever, and I'm so grateful for his friendship. It's crazy. The pink card. Most memorable moment of Tenille's 40th, Shawty is Fouty. Filming tickety tockety and posing on the deck. More prune. That was Brandy. Yeah, so I had everybody do TikToks with me. Everybody. Okay? That was my present. If you listen, I TikTok, and I want all my friends to be silly with me. And we did the perfect picture shuffle. I don't know if you know what that is, but I will post something about it. So the perfect picture shuffle is if you like move in a certain way and it looks super ridiculous in real time, but when you're taking pictures of it, you get perfect pictures. And you look so natural, and it's crazy because when you're doing it in action, you look ridiculous. So there's that. I love these and we'll cherish these. I encourage everyone that goes on any kind of trip or training or things that you family gathering, like your Thanksgiving, you should be doing this. So questions on a card, pass the cards around, and you get to keep them. Um, so I I'm just blessed head to toe. Like I came back and I am in a great amount of discomfort. Um, I'm out of spoons. I spent spoons for the next couple of coming weeks, and I know that. And I'm gonna start a I'm gonna do one more by request. I'm gonna do one more masterclass for the year. And I don't care if I have to do it. I get to do it laying down. I'm gonna do it because y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve to see that even when I'm not at my peak, I'm not at my best, um, I still gonna show up because that's what we do here. We stay happily healed, even if it's in a time of discomfort, in a flare, in a whatever it is. I'm show up for you just like you will show up for me, and we will support each other in the intro. Okay, so let me make sure I have everything down that I wanted to talk about. Yes, yes, yes. The cards. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna look at some comments because y'all have been blowing it up and it's been amazing. I'm gonna close it out. I want to say, please go look in the email I send before the podcast, and I will definitely make a post about it. Go look at Kareen's. She was on my podcast last week. Kareen's vegan trip. I like the more trips I go on that are not vegan friendly, the more I know this is important for not just me, but for everyone. Pretty please go look at that info and register for the info call. That's December 9th. It's Tuesday, December 9th in the evening. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. I will be posting more about it. Please go look at that. Make sure to click the links. You will be getting discounts from me, from her. Do it. Vegan trips. All right. So I'm going, Sasha, you are spectacular. No, you are spectacular, you. Hey, Icon. Hey, Darren. God bless you. Thank you so much, Sasha. Sorry you experienced that. Girl, it was a good story, wasn't it? It was a good story. It wasn't the best. The story was good though. Anything bad you go through, at least the story's good. Blessed afternoon. Thank you guys for being here. Hey Ma. I'm glad you stopped by. Hey Miranda, photographer extraordinaire. Miranda was there. She's the best. Karen. Yeah, showing up is showing up. Take care. Refill those spoons. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rest as much as I can. I was here at Home Alone with Grandma yesterday. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. She was giving it to me. She was not. She was like, "Oh, you tired? Sounds like a personal problem." She did not care. I had only enough strength to feed her. I had like canned soup yesterday and like matzo crackers because I was too tired. I couldn't do it. Um, so thank you, Smiles. God bless you. Much love to you always. I love this. LMAO. Shouty is fouty. Yeah, show him. Fouty. I'm not crying right now. Yeah, no crying. No time for that. Busy. I'm gonna have my eye makeup that I'm not wearing to run, you know? I'm proud of you. I'm happy, proud of you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Luana. Crazy good insight here. Thanks for sharing one today. Yes, girl. Powerful words. I love your family history. Isn't it crazy? It is crazy. I'm a melting pot of everything. Cool story how the duck started. Remind me and I'll share. Yes, 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 yes. Please do. Yes, I want to know about how the duck started. I have no idea. Cutie, purple, perfect. Ari will want to hear this. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Ari, sweet girl. This is a real message. Yeah. Like this was I wanted to, I don't come on here to brag or boast about anything that I do. Because, there's been times that I've been in positions that there's no possible way for you to get out of the bed and do anything. And that is okay too. I'm just saying that I refuse to let a moment pass me by that I could be celebrating, I could be living, I could be loving, I could be doing life, really doing life. It is not for the weak. Like, diagnosis will never stop me, and I don't want it to ever stop you. And that's why I'm here relentlessly giving you the tips and the tricks and the hints and the, motivation, inspiration. I don't care. Whatever it is that you get from me, I want to pour it out on you. That you know that sickness does not have to be the end. It can be the beginning. It could be the whole beginning, the start to a new way of life that you will enjoy just as much, if not more, than the life you were living before diagnosis. It is not a period. It is a comma. It is a question mark. It is an exclamation mark. We get to do this. We get to be here. Oh, I hear grandma. Grandma going off. All right, I gotta go. Um, Haters will be hating, so keep pressing on, and they don't walk in your shoes. Amen. Happiness is fleeting. Joy is everlasting. Oh, Tony, you came here to preach. Yes, Tony. Joy. That's what I want. Joy. That's all I want for all of us. It's a choice that you're making every day. Be joyful. Stay happily healed. Okay? All right. This is a long podcast. I love y'all so much. Thanks for being here. And next episode, let's be upright, shall we? Okay. Have a great day, guys. Stay happily healed. Bye.